Assume we are appraising a 20-year-old home. We use the cost to reconstruct the property and then add to it the value of the ground. This calculation will not yield an accurate value, since we have just calculated the value of a new home. Our subject is 20 years old and clearly not worth the same as a new home. Depreciation accounts for the normal decrease in value a property experiences over time, as well as other factors which negatively influence the value of the property. Depreciation may be categorized in three types: physical deterioration, functional obsolescence, and external obsolescence. Physical deterioration refers to the actual condition of the property. Some items will deteriorate due to lack of maintenance. For example, flaking paint is physical deterioration which may be cured or fixed with some maintenance. Normal wear and tear on a property is also considered physical deterioration. Often, normal wear and tear deterioration is not curable due to the expense associated with curing the deterioration. All properties deteriorate over time. Functional obsolescence refers to items or characteristics of a property which detract from its value. Like physical deterioration, functional obsolescence may be curable or incurable. Assume a home has a carpet which is 15 years old and clearly out of style. The carpet is in perfect condition, so it's not considered a physical obsolescence. However, the carpet is still negatively influencing the value of the home. This functional obsolescence is curable as it may be fixed by replacing the carpet. An item or characteristic of a property may also be considered an incurable functional obsolescence. A home with only one bedroom may be considered functionally obsolete. If the market demands multiple bedrooms, the lack of more than one bedroom will decrease the value of the property. The obsolescence is considered incurable because it is not easily remedied. An external obsolescence is a negative influence on a property's value because of something outside or external to the property. Since this type of obsolescence is not internal to the subject property, it is considered incurable. If a property was next to an airport or underneath the pattern the planes follow when taking off and landing, the property may be considered externally obsolete. The problem is impossible to remedy without relocating the airport, making the obsolescence incurable. As we mentioned previously, depreciation must always be considered when estimating the value of a property using the cost approach. In order to simplify the estimation process, depreciation is often calculated using the straight-line depreciation method. The straight-line method uses the estimated economic life of a property to determine how much depreciation should be applied for each year of the property's life. Let's review an example. Assume the value of the improvements is estimated to be $300,000. The estimated economic life of the improvements is 50 years. In other words, in 50 years the improvements will have no value. If we divide the value of the improvements by the economic life, we will have an annual depreciation amount. $300,000 divided by 50 equals $6,000. According to this calculation, the property will depreciate $6,000 each year. If the property is 10 years old, we multiply 10 by the annual depreciation amount to calculate the total depreciation. 10 times 6,000 equals $60,000. $60,000 should be deducted from the cost of construction in order to account for the decrease in value due to depreciation. This method is useful for accounting for normal wear and tear on a property. Physical and functional obsolescence must be dealt with separately according to the market impact of the defects. The income approach. The income approach is used to value property used to generate cash flow, such as investment properties. The income generated by the property determines the value of the property. Capitalization rate. The capitalization rate for a property is an essential part of the value calculations in the income approach. Capitalization rate is often abbreviated to just cap rate. The formula to calculate the cap rate is as follows: rate equals income divided by value. Appraisers use sales prices for other properties along with the income for those properties to figure out a market cap rate. The market cap rate may then be used to calculate the value. Some simple algebraic manipulation of our previous formula yields the following formula. Income divided by rate equals value. One more algebraic manipulation yields a formula which helps estimate the income a property should yield based upon its purchase price and the market cap rate. Value times rate equals income.